Okay, so I just watched One Punch Man season 2 episode 6, and I'm somewhat disappointed in it because it's just there's so much talking and less action, which I can understand if you want to fill it in and show us, give us more of a background on exactly what's going on. Because in the last other episodes, which I didn't review, which I'm just starting on episode 6 since it's the newest one. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on the other episodes, then I can. But it just throws us into boom. These guys, bunch of monsters are coming out. We're like, okay, we're just vibing. We're like, all right, so monsters are coming. They're attacking. They're attacking. What do we do? And so we come to find out that Saitama is in a competition, and he wants to learn about martial arts skills, or like want to really fight someone to see if like how strong other people are. He just wants to fight. He wants to have that thrill. And a bunch of monsters are coming in, wrecking the city like left and right. And we see multiple heroes coming in to help, and they're getting their butts handed to. So now, and then we also see some S-class heroes like the robot guy. I can't remember his name, and he's trying to fight the centipede thing, and we don't know what happened after that. It kind of just cut away. Then we have, I can't remember his name, but they call him the demon robot. I guess that's his new name. He is fighting these monsters, and he doesn't want to tell Saitama because he doesn't want to interrupt his whole thing, in the contest. And it's getting pretty good in the contest. I'm liking it. I'm liking some things that they're doing, but it's just a whole lot of talking. Like I'm kind of jumping ahead, but in the end, when Snake is talking with that one guy that he's about to fight, it's just so much talk. I'm like, just beat the man and get over with it. But I don't know, what can you do? There, you can't control that. So they're talking, and then finally he just whoops him in like one foul swoop. So I like it. I like the that scene when Saitama just completely just hits him because he touches his head. He's like, "Don't touch my head." That is hilarious. I love it. So that's my thing about Saitama. I love this anime because it's like how OP Saitama is, and it's a good OP. It's not like a boring like, oh, he's overpowered. Of course he's not gonna get whooped. It's like you see the same thing over and over again. But it's more of a comical, like, the other people didn't expect it, and then boom, it just happens, and then Saitama just shrugs it off like, yeah, it's just normal. I like that. I like that. So it's pretty interesting being able to see that. And then so it jumps to some more filler of like just talking about what's going on in the city, and Cyborg is fighting multiple monsters, whooping their butts. Then he comes across this cockroach dude, and this cockroach dude ain't playing games. This dude is completely taking this dude out. I mean, he took an arm and everything, and I was like, bruh, this is a challenge. This is an S-class hero fighting a cockroach, which is hilarious. But he's fighting a cockroach, and he's having a little bit of hard time. And I'm just like, and he was like, I don't want to pull this one, trump card, but I'm gonna have to. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's gonna call Saitama like, hey, I'm having a little trouble. Can you come out here real quick? I'm fighting this monster. Saitama comes in, boop, hits the monster, boom, goes right back. I was thinking something funny like that, because that would have been hilarious and amazing. But no, he shoots like some sticky goo out of his leg. So apparently it's supposed to be to just slow, some person down. And he throws a blast at the guy, and he doesn't even take him out, and he like dips and like completely leaves his legs. For some reason, this anime has a thing with like insect legs, and all that. Because in the first season they had that happen with that one mosquito chick. Now I got the roach dude. It's pretty hilarious. It would be so hilarious if they knew each other, and maybe they're like in a relationship or something, and then he comes to find out this is the guy that like Saitama's the guy that killed his wife or whatever. Then he goes like berserk and like caught all the roaches together and like just transforms, and then Saitama just knocks him out and like just smacks him like, I hate roaches or like, I hate bugs. That would be hilarious. I would love to see that. But it was a very interesting scene how strong some of these monsters are. And I really didn't expect most of these guys to be strong, but these guys are like just whooping these heroes. So I'm like, snap, we're gonna need a new League of Heroes. And then we go to the scene where the the chick, this love chick with a whip, is just whipping this the other lady. She's just whipping her, and then she's whipping like she just basically just dominating. Which I'm thinking this chick got telekinesis. Why is this girl able to touch her? Like I don't get it. But then the girl's like, I'm gonna use you in this and that, and then she's like, oh, guess what? She's already here. And then she's like, what? Her older sister came down, boop, 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 took care of it like in a second. And then the girl escaped because they're having a little commentary. I seen they're trying to do a little bit comedic, like drawing with the sister and everything. I'm like, with it. It just came out of nowhere. To me, it didn't really fit too well. It just popped up. And I'm like, I don't know if it really fit in that situation. But it was nice to see a little different, like, a little bit of different animation, some drawings, differently than what they usually post. And then there was a scene where a guy went into a jail looking for someone, and I'm very curious on who he's looking for specifically, and like it's crazy. I really want to know what's the main plan for these monsters, who's leading them, and what are the ranks. Like, I mean, I think because they hinted on that earlier, like the ranks are probably similar to the heroes ranks, and they're just completely taking them out. Like, oh, is this gonna raise my rank? They mentioned one monster mentioned that a while ago. Is this gonna raise my rank? And I want to know if it, how that system works, and like who's on their top, because if there's a Saitama in the hero, I'm wondering if there's a Saitama in the monsters, and that's gonna be awesome because at first we're thinking, okay, Boros was like basically a Saitama, but he wasn't connected with the monster industry or agency that they tried to give. I think Gornos or the other guy that's like the martial art dude that just he's a human but wants to be considered a monster, and it's like that's ridiculous because already Saitama just karate chopped him in the neck and he's out. I mean, he's done. So that was like, of course he's not up to that league of Saitama, but it's like, is there a monster that is up there that's gonna give him a hard time? Which I did hear a little bit of spoilers because it was a long time before One Punch Man season 2 was coming out. So I wanted to hear a little bit about the manga version, and I heard a whole bunch of stuff that's about to happen. I kind of forgot, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna say anything, but there is going to be a good battle in the beginning. I just hope that this like JC staff is able to like flesh out that animation. Like I just hopefully they can flesh out the battle because like the battle between Saitama and Boros was complete savage because of the animation. If the animation was like lacking, the fight would have been like meh, it was cool, but it wasn't entertaining. I could watch that Boros fight 10 times and not get bored and find something new in there. Like that's how good it was. And I'm not saying JC Staff is bad or anything like that. It's just I just really don't want to be disappointed in the final boss battle in season 2, or like the final like the climax in season 2. And I'm just like, listen, if you guys gotta outsource this, do what you gotta do. But like I want to see something good. I want to make sure it's like wow, and I can keep going back and playing it over and over again. Like that's what I'm expecting. But it is a whole new studio, new staff, new drawers and directors and stuff. So what can you do? You just hope for the best. So I am excited for the next episode coming out, episode 7. Hopefully it's good. I mean, maybe hopefully it has less fillers because this one was just a lot of talking, a lot of talking. This talk, every situation there was like just talking when Saitama was out there, and then they were talking in the beginning. They were showing a whole bunch of fighters fighting, which it took some time a little bit to show it, which they did in the fast pace, like just boom, here's the ending of the fight. Which I was thinking like, yeah, that's the best way to show the other fighters progressing other than Saitama. But it's like they could have cut out like half of that, and I'm just like, you can just go straight to like a Saitama fight and then boom, continue with the story. But what can you do? And I love the reaction of that one guy when Saitama beats the other dude. His reaction is like pretty funny, but I don't know. It seemed lacking in like shock or something like that. Like I don't know. It for me, it felt like it was lacking a little bit, but it was funny, and it was pretty funny when I seen it. But I feel like it could have been a little bit more funny, like his eyes bulging out or something, or like he's sipping water and then his face turns into that. It would have been hilarious, but it was good. The episode was good. There's a few things I was like on a little bit. It wasn't decent, but it was a really good episode, and I hope it continues. It wasn't very really really good, but it was a decent episode, and I hope it continues that way, and hopefully goes higher and gets better. But if it doesn't, I'm still gonna watch it because Saitama's my dude, and if anything, I'm I don't read manga. I don't like reading manga. If anything, if this anime felt like it wasn't doing it justice, and I found out the manga is a bit different, because I hear they're kind of trying to match the manga, but not giving the animation life. You know what I mean? Like Attack on Titan, you can match it, but you gotta give the animation life. Like you gotta like boom. Like you gotta hit. Like you just gotta hit it. Like just stretch it. Just stretch the expressions and all that, and it'll make for a really good like anime. But if you're just matching the manga, boom, 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 it's not gonna bring that enthusiasm. It's not gonna bring like, oh man, this is better than the manga. Like that's the whole point of going from manga to anime is to see the whole movement, all the expressions and all that. That's why I'm a sub person. I don't like dubbed because voice actors are but the subs I feel like they're a lot more emotional and they have a lot more expression. So that's why I like it. But definitely hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get this anime commentary down. I plan on doing a whole lot more. Each episode of, say, Dororo, Rising of the Shield Hero. I haven't done Dororo yet, but Rising of the Shield Hero, One Punch Man, and Attack on Titan, and any other anime that I end up watching. I plan on doing some more reviews on it for each episode or just the whole season. So definitely, if you want to hear my opinion on it, hit the subscribe.